I hello. I could probably easily make at least 5 videos because I haven't made any in about a month or so, and there's been a lot of things that I've heard about, and a lot of things where people I know a lot of people don't study certain things as much as I do, or which not everybody is into history and stuff as much as I am. But anyway, there was a couple things I heard that really bothered me, and I'd like to refute what the statements were because they were just really false, totally false. One of the things was on Peter Schiff, where he comes off as being somebody that really understands other people and all this, and then he has this guy on that says he worked for Social Security, and he said that Social Security is 17 trillion in debt, which is totally a lie. As a matter of fact, for the last 30 years, there's been a surplus, and to the surplus, there was the 2.6 trillion has been taken out of it. On top of paying benefits and everything, there's been a surplus, which was used for in general funds, like for the military or whatever they used it for. So where he got the 17 trillion is it's just wrong. There's still a surplus today. The other thing he said was that Social Security is a Ponzi scheme. Well, that's not true either. It's not even close to true. A true Ponzi scheme is where the money goes to the people at the very top. Well, there is no very top in Social Security. There's um, pretty much a pretty level. Everybody gets, nobody gets rich off it. There isn't any Bernie Madoffs. They made mention of Bernie Madoff too. Do you see any Bernie Madoffs in Social Security? You do in the stock market, yes, but not in Social Security. There is no Bernie Madoffs, come getting 50 billion out of Social Security, which is what you privatize Social Security, and you would have Bernie Madoffs doing that, and that's what they want to do. They want to privatize it. So that was one really, really big. Here he's supposed to be an educated person. He has been in stocks, I guess, and that's where he's trying to push it towards. And the guy was kind of giggling and stuff. Yeah, I work for Social Security, and there's 17 trillion in the hole. Yeah, well, he's lying. That's not true. That's not even close to true. Like I said, there's still a surplus, and there would be still surplus years down the road, but they're trying to weaken it instead of strengthen it, so that it will go in debt. That's why they had no payroll tax for a year. They're trying to it's like they're trying to destroy Social Security. The other thing I want to say is, well, like I said, there's like 5 different things I could make videos on. Uh, Religion. Uh, I know it's really touchy for a lot of people. It was very, very touchy for me, as I grew up in a religious family and everything. And the last thing that I believed in was Jesus. But I won't touch the Bible with a 10-foot pole now because I realized all the other convoluted things in the Bible, and the last thing I hung on to was Jesus. And then come to find out that they would say Jesus was born on the 25th, which happens to be the solstice, which is, the shortest day, just like in the summer you have the summer solstice, is the longest day, which is like June 25th or something, and then uh, December 25th is like the shortest day, and the three stars, there's these 3 stars that line up with the sun, and but anyway, the story of Jesus has been told way before the story in the Bible about Jesus. It's just Jesus has been, you know, the um, the fertile Mother Mary being fertile. They talk about like Easter is about fertile is being fertile, and so like that's kind of it's a pagan thing, and there were some of the things like that Jesus, would say he did that are really, commendable, like he, but a lot of it is just is a story, just like Adam and Eve is a story, and walking on water and raising somebody from the dead after 4 days being dead, stuff like that. Um, so I guess what I'm saying to me, the idea of being brotherly Christianly is that's still I believe you can have that, but you don't have to go reading all this stuff about Samson killing 300 Philistines and all this, and where they say kill everybody and don't and just don't take any gold or something, whatever. All these people getting swallowed by fish and all that stuff. No, I don't believe any of that stuff. Um, I used to, but and it's scary to think that there are people, even doctors, as much intelligence as you have to be a doctor that believe that that somebody was in a fish for 3 days, and it's just that you kind of wonder about their IQ. How could they be a doctor and believe that kind of stuff? As much knowledge as they've supposedly gained. I guess sometimes the degree really isn't. It's not necessarily the degree. It's anyway. You can learn throughout your life. There you do a whole video about learning. Like just yeah, I can see where somebody, if they got like 4 years of college, would be just about totally burnt out learning. Probably want to take about 10 years off from learning. I know when even I went to a little junior college, but I've also been to other technical schools and stuff. And but every day you can learn, and you can learn a lot. I mean, you can learn an awful lot on the internet, and I mean, you can learn a lot about anything. I'm learning about uh, trying to. Well, I went through electronics training, and I'm seeing how that even radio waves, you can charge battery with radio waves, and and like I guess now they have this one big place um, out in Alaska where they got these great big huge array of antennas and stuff, and they use it to power up something. I don't know what that is all about for sure, but just even getting energy from radio waves. I think that was one of Tesla's last things that he was working on. Um, anyway, that's all I want to say in this video. But I just wanted to clarify, that what he said about Social Security was totally wrong, and what they're trying to do with it, it's like they want to ruin it. But it's really been a really great program, and like you like somebody, it's like when somebody says, well, I don't never get I never get a cold, so I don't have to worry about seeing a doctor or anything, and then the next day they come down with a cold. No, it's the same way with, like like, oh, I'll never get old, or I'll never get sick, or well, you will, and and you may or may not be able to support yourself. You just don't know. I mean, anything can happen. You can lose your job, and so just people are too selfish and too they think they know everything about other people, but they never have been sick. So that doesn't mean they can't get sick, or that other people are necessarily to blame because they get sick or whatever. So anyway, that's all I have to say right now. Thank you.